You walk into the kitchen, your cat is right behind you. You go to the bathroom, your cat is sitting outside the door. You move to the bedroom, the living room, the hallway, and every single time, without fail, there they are. Most people laugh it off. Oh, that's just my cat being weird. But what if it's not weird at all? What if every single time your cat follows you, they're communicating something so specific, so deliberate, that most owners spend their entire lives never fully understanding it? Here's what makes this even more fascinating. Cats are not pack animals. They don't need to follow anyone. In the wild, they survive completely alone. So when a domestic cat chooses to shadow your every move, that choice is intentional. And the reason behind it, it's not what you think. In fact, most cat owners misread this behavior completely, and that misreading can cause them to miss something critically important their cat is trying to show them. By the end of this video, you'll never look at your cat following you the same way again. Let's start with something that's going to completely change how you see your cat forever. Asterisk, here's the lie we've all been told about cats. Cats are independent. Cats don't care. Cats are cold. You've heard it. I've heard it. It's practically cultural at this point, and it is completely scientifically wrong. Dr. John Bradshaw, an anthropologist at the University of Bristol who has spent decades studying feline behavior, found something remarkable. Cats form genuine emotional attachments to their owners, not just associations, not just habit. Real, measurable emotional bonds. But here's the key difference between cats and dogs, and this is where it gets fascinating. Dogs love you loudly. Tail wags, jumping, barking, licking your face. Their love is impossible to miss. Cats love you, silently, strategically, in a language most humans were never taught to read. Following you is one of the loudest things a cat can do. In their own language, think about that for a moment. In the feline world, proximity equals trust. A cat that stays close to you is making a declaration: you are safe. You are mine. I choose you. Animal behaviorists actually have a term for this pattern. It's sometimes called shadow bonding. It's when a cat consistently positions himself near one specific person, tracking their movements not out of confusion or boredom, but out of deep relational attachment. Your cat isn't following you because they have nothing better to do. They are following you because, in their world, you are the most important thing in it. But now here's where it gets even more layered. Because following behavior isn't one single thing. It actually comes in different forms, and each one means something completely different. And some of them, you absolutely need to know about. Asterisk, let's break down the 5 real reasons your cat follows you everywhere, and pay attention. Because each one reveals something deeper about your relationship. Reason number 1. You are their safe person. Cats in the wild are both predator and prey. That survival instinct never fully leaves them. Even in your cozy apartment, when your cat follows you, they are often gravitating toward the one presence that makes them feel completely safe. You are their safe zone, their anchor, the thing that makes an uncertain world feel certain. Reason number 2. They are communicating a need. Sometimes following is practical hunger. An empty water bowl, a litter box that needs attention. Cats are remarkably strategic. They follow you because they know you are the one who solves their problems. In their mind, staying close to you means their needs get met. That's not manipulation. That's intelligence. Reason number 3. You are part of their territory. This one surprises people. Cats are territorial animals, and you are part of their territory, not the house, not the furniture. You, by following you from room to room. Your cat is actively patrolling and protecting what they consider theirs. When your cat shadows you, they are, in the most literal sense, guarding you. Reason number 4. They are bonded to your routine. Cats are creatures of deep habit. They learn your schedule, your patterns, your movements. Over time, following, he becomes woven into the fabric of their daily ritual. It's comfort behavior. It's how they maintain their sense of order in the world. Your presence is their routine. Reason number 5. They simply, deeply love you. And yes, love is real. In cats, when a cat has no practical reason to follow you, no hunger, no need, no routine trigger, and they still choose to be wherever you are, that is pure, uncomplicated affection. That is your cat saying, without words, I want to be near you. Not because I have to, because I want to. Beautiful, right? But here's the part I need you to pay very close attention to now. Because not everything about this behavior is heartwarming. Sometimes, your cat following you is a warning. And most owners miss it entirely. Asterisk everything we just talked about. That's the healthy version of this behavior. But there is another side, and it matters deeply. When following becomes obsessive, when your cat cannot let you out of their sight, panics when you leave a room, cries at closed doors, or follows you with a visible, frantic energy that is not love talking. That is anxiety. Feline separation anxiety is far more common than most people realize, and it is frequently misread as affection. Owners see their cat always wanting to be near them and think, they love me so much. But underneath, that cat may be experiencing genuine psychological distress. Watch for these specific signs. Does your cat follow you and vocalize excessively? Meowing, crying, chirping in a way that feels urgent rather than conversational. That's a signal. Does your cat become destructive or stop eating when you're away? That's a signal. Does your cat seem physically tense? While following you, low body posture, wide eyes, a tail held low or tucked. That's a signal. There's also a second, more serious possibility, and this one is critical. Cats sometimes increase their following behavior when they are physically unwell. A sick cat will seek proximity to their trusted person as a form of self-soothing. It is an instinctual response to vulnerability. So if your cat's following behavior has suddenly changed, if a once independent cat is now never leaving your side, do not dismiss it as a personality shift. It may be their only way of telling you that something is wrong. Here's the contrast that matters. Healthy following equals calm, relaxed, contented. Your cat is at ease in their body and simply choosing your company. Distress following equals tense, urgent, excessive. Your cat is communicating fear, pain, or anxiety. You now know the difference. So what do you actually do with all of this? How do you respond in a way that deepens your bond and protects your cat's well-being? That's exactly where we're going right now. Asterisk. Here is what all of this comes down to. Your cat is not following you out of instinct alone. They are not following you out of boredom. They are not following you by accident. They are following you because you are their world. In a life where they cannot speak, cannot explain, cannot ask, following is the most honest form of expression. It is the thing they do when words aren't available. It is their version of, I love you, I trust you, I need you, stay close. So what do you do with that? First, recognize it. The next time your cat trails behind you, don't brush it off. Receive it for what it is. A choice. A declaration. Second, respond to it. You don't need grand gestures. A moment of eye contact. A slow blink. A gentle hand reaching down. In cat language, that response says everything. Third, watch for the warning signs. We talked about if the behavior feels anxious or sudden, take it seriously. A vet visit, environmental enrichment, or simply more intentional time together can make a profound difference. And finally, understand this truth deeply. Your cat chose you. Every single day, in every quiet, padded step behind you through your home, they are choosing you again. Go acknowledge them right now. They've been asking for it all along. And if you want to go even deeper, watch this next video on secret cat behaviors most owners never notice. I promise it will change everything.